Hello and welcome to my channel, Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is a beautiful little check-in. We're just checking in because we've had some major planetary changes happening. I'm using a combination of my intuition, tarot and astrology to do these readings. And we've just had the planet of revolution and change, radical change, Uranus, embracing the new, clearing out any kind of old debris, things that aren't serving us anymore, radical shocks, shifts, changes, revolutionary ideas, move into the sign of Gemini. So this is a huge shift, and this marks the final sense that something huge in the evolution of our planet has occurred. And so to support you through this, I've created a beautiful document where I've tuned in to the forces and the energies that we are moving through. The next 6 months are a critical turning point. We're moving and transitioning through these huge energies as the major planets, all the major outer planets are either shifting signs or going retrograde. So this beautiful document helps us move through these energies and gives some insight in as to what to expect and how to work well with these energies so that we're prepared and ready for the big changes that are happening next year. So this is a free download. It's a written download. The link is in the description box below. Love if you come and check this out. I usually pin the link to the comments as well, a free PDF download. So with these readings, I'm going to be concentrating and tuning into Uranus, the planet of change. And Uranus is moving into the sign of Gemini. And Gemini is our minds. So it's like radical shifts and changes with the way we're speaking, learning, teaching, understanding, thinking even. And Gemini is a sign that's ruled by Mercury. And so Uranus is actually the higher octave of Mercury. So this is where our minds are connecting to the higher consciousness. So with these readings that I'm doing for all signs, I'm connecting to this concept of as above, so below. So if we go as above, what is this higher consciousness, this higher energy that Uranus is connecting us to? This is the card that I've pulled for that. And then I'm going to look at what's happening on the 3D realm, on the human realm. And this is the central concept for all of the readings. So as the first card, I've been tuning into Uranus. There's a lot out there on YouTube, so I'm not going to repeat a lot of the same stuff that other people are saying. But instead, I've energetically tuned into Uranus, and I get this real sense that Uranus is opening up our third eye and our crown chakras. And so for some of you, your channels are really opening up here. This can feel overwhelming. It can feel like, oh, I've got so much going on. It can also equally feel like breakthroughs and feel really exciting. So we're going to explore what this means specifically for your sign further into the reading, but just as a general message, and I'm putting this intro at the start of all the readings, so if you're listening to multiple readings, you can feel free to skip this intro. But as above, I've pulled this card, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. And that is this Uranus energy of letting something go. It's something we've carried around for a very long time, and it's time for us to release it. It's no longer serving us. And for a lot of us, I'm getting the emotion anger. It's time to dissolve that anger, release it, let it go. Whatever happened in the past, or whatever anger or resentment is even you're carrying around in the present, this sense that Uranus wants to bring us into a clearer, higher vibrational energy, a light. It's like a bright white light. What it does is it sheds layers of ego. It sheds old layers. So anything that's lower vibrational energy that is no longer serving us, it sort of gets dislodged and displaced. Now, this can feel unsettling. You can get agitated with it. It can also feel liberating. Ultimately, Uranus wants to free us and liberate us. So it's saying boundaries, let it go. Where have you taken on something where it's not yours and it's time to let it go? It's not yours to carry anymore. So let's get stuck into the readings. Don't forget my beautiful free download looking at the energies of the next 6 months. The link is in the description box below. Let's get stuck into your reading. Okay, Aquarius. So let's see. This is your modern day ruling planet, Uranus, moving into a fellow air sign. So this is exciting for you. And let's see what's happening with the higher energies that are hitting the earth. And we've got lots of cards coming in. So let's just pull a few at the time so we can get them. Let's see. So we've got the 7 star sisters. This is what's happening above. So with the up above, what's happening with the Uranus higher consciousness. Seven Star Sisters, birthing creations. Ooh, tapestry of life expression. So yeah, birthing creations into your world, bringing them into the world, weaving it into your world. And it feels like your voice, finding your voice or how you want to express yourself is going to be really important. We also have reversed, but I'll turn it around so we can read it. Ooh, deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So through this process, there's some very, very deep healing. Like I was reading this as in the reversed energy of something that's happening deep inside of you. So it feels very much like this process of birthing this new creation is going to be very deeply healing for you, which is very, very beautiful. So this is the higher energies. Sometimes they have to kind of trickle down. We're going to see what happens on the earth in a sec, but let's see. We have, interesting. We have Waite. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. It's kind of like we've got tapestry of life and things being woven. So we get this sense of, if you imagine all these little strands of energies and ideas and timelines all weaving together to make this beautiful creation. And so it's going to be really important for you to know, because the Uranus energy is going to want to jump straight in and go, right, let's do it. There's a lack of patience here, I guess. And in a way, it's part of the challenge with this is going to understand that there's a higher energy that is weaving these together when they're ready to hit the earth. So the full picture of what it is that's birthing here, there will be a process of it coming in. So, and it might be actually a very beautiful process of things being revealed to you and things opening up for you. And it can be that energy of like feeling creatively blocked and then suddenly opening up and the ideas are flowing and it's so much bigger and better. So it's kind of got that energy to it. And let's see what else is coming in. We've got We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So again, this energy of birthing is going to be really important, and love. So this thing is coming in connected to your heart. It has to be connected to the frequency of love. And that's why we've got the deep healing and emotional healing and this mother's milk energy of, it might be healing things around your mother, or this concept of nurturing and loving yourself and unconditional love, because that's what this energy, this birth of energy is coming in. You are the mother of this thing that you're birthing and weaving into your world. And in order to bring it in the higher potential that it wants to be, it's like you are learning, you're healing the archetypal energy of mother and mothering whilst you're doing this. And we've got the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Again, this sense of things moving and things flowing and things weaving is really beautiful. But they're saying when this comes through, they want you to devote to it. Like this sense of make your life a moving prayer. It's potent, it's strong, it's powerful, and it's something connected to the divine. Don't be afraid to connect into that divine dream that's coming through for you, Aquarius. So very, very extremely powerful energies coming through for you. So let's see, that's you've got the most cards so far for the as above, which doesn't surprise me because Uranus is your ruler. But let's see what's happening down below on Earth. What's happening on the material realm. And we have the Death card. This is transformation. Transformation. The Death card heralds like major ending, surrendering to an ending, surrendering to those processes of birth, death, rebirth. But we're seeing down on Earth, interestingly, we're seeing the death, and higher in the higher realms, we're seeing the birth. So it may be that on the earthly realm, you're going through a process of letting something go, a deep ending that is coming in. Something is ending and you're going through that process. And it's because it's preparing you for this higher energy that when it's ready to come down to earth, it's going to feel like a birth. So very strong messages of birth, death, rebirth, which doesn't surprise me considering Pluto is in your sign. But definitely feels like Uranus is going to be trining Pluto and saying, now's the time for you to be making these changes to step into these energies of birth, death, rebirth. So I guess it's just understand that if you're going through this death phase, which feels like a major letting go, a major ending, but it's naturally occurring, it's time for that, just know that the birth is there in the higher realms. Ooh. So let's pull a soul message for Aquarius and see what is coming in. So we have the cheetah. Okay, so the cheetah energy is actually the fastest moving energy in the deck. So it's once everything is kind of settled in 2026, so we've got this energy at the moment where things are, fire and air is really working strongly together, and it's going to accelerate things. And the cheetah is, the fastest moving card. I think it's the fastest moving land animal from like 0 to 100 meters or something like that. It does it in some ridiculous amount, like 3 or 4 seconds or something. And so on a soul level, because it's a fire energy, it's about your soul and spirit. Things are accelerating. Things can happen really, really fast. You might go through these birth-death portals and it could happen very, very quickly. It could happen all in a day. And it'd be like, oh, no, another one. But they're saying on a soul level, there's this acceleration, this raising of the frequency. Things are happening so fast for you. So get ready for that, Aquarius. Let's look at the potential outcome. And interestingly, the death card is usually a pretty slow moving energy, but the cheetah's saying, there's all these like little fast mini deaths that are coming in that, like could happen in a day as opposed to a month or 6 months. And yes, wow. Okay. The potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups, which is the card of birth. Happiness and abundance. That beautiful turtle is swimming at home in its ocean. Things are blooming. The waters and currents are warm. Things are flowing. And it's a beautiful energy. So again, it's kind of just reiterating everything we're saying. Death, moving quickly to birth. Can happen so quickly, so fast. And ultimately what you're moving towards is this happiness and abundance. Wow, amazing. So expect those kind of cycles to speed up for you. So let's finish this off with a message from Archangel Michael. What is the message that you want to give to Aquarius? What is your message for Aquarius? What is the message for Aquarius? We have, your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I'm looking after them. So, this Uranus energy actually might be pulling you away from old structures so that you need a little bit more freedom. And so part of you might feel like some kind of loyalty to them or some kind of dedication, or feel like in some way you're betraying them by doing this. But it's saying it's okay for you to have space. It's okay for you to be doing your own thing. And it's okay to be away from them for a little bit if that's something, or to be a bit more distant, because Archangel Michael's saying your loved ones are still going to be protected. They're still going to be safe. You've got your important work that you need to do, and Archangel Michael's really going to be helping you feel okay with that and not worry about the loved ones around you and feeling like you have to necessarily be there because all the time. That's not saying you're not going to be there, but it's just like this energy is going to kind of pull you into different directions, and just know that it's going to be okay. So lots of changes coming through for you, Aquarius. So that's your reading, Aquarius. Thank you so much. And please check out my free guide. It's a free PDF download. It's looking at the astrology and the energies hitting the earth in the next 6 months, and what that looks like, how we can navigate and move through it. We're going through this huge transition phase, guidance as to the best way to work with this, the best way to prepare for the birth that we're seeing here in 2026. So love it if you check that out. It's completely 100% free, a written download. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And take care, Aquarius.